Pass for Nicolas Pepe, that was a very quick turn from him, and now he could maybe feed this one for Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, who's gone through. Chance for his first Premier League goal of the season. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang calls this one home. Odegaard, Aubameyang, big chance, please score. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, and did that we get at least something from this game. Jonathan David, the man who's been one of the key players for Lille in their quest to win the French League, might be on his way to Arsenal. This is a transfer we might try and pull off in today's episode, and it could be huge for the future of the series. Last episode, we of course pulled off a pretty major signing in Martin Odegaard on a permanent deal. It was expensive, but I feel like in long term, it's going to be worth it. Bit of a rough start to our Premier League season, although we did win a game. We drew against Leeds, and up next we've got Manchester City, so that's going to make things a lot more difficult. Our first big test of this series. With almost 30 million in the bank and with a few players still to be sold, it's going to be a big episode for transfers. Big games in the Premier League like the one I mentioned against City, so it's going to be a cracking episode. Now, if you guys are enjoying the Arsenal career mode, come on, keep the support coming in. Drop a like on the video. Let's smash out 6,000 likes again, and I'll guaranteed get you an episode tomorrow. Subscribe if you are new around here, and let's get this episode underway. Press conference to kick off the episode. The first one's a pretty good suggestion. Give Odegaard the number 11 shirt, as that's what he wears in real life, and with number 11 being currently vacant at Arsenal here, makes sense to give him that. So there you go, Martin Odegaard's going to be donning the number 11 jersey for us. Next up, put Odegaard's instruction to join the attack. That way he can play in midfield and will also play as an attacking midfielder. That's actually a solid suggestion, and you know what? That's exactly what we're going to do. I've put Odegaard on the get forward instruction, and to compensate for that, I've put Thomas Partey on stay back while attacking. So hopefully we'll see Odegaard move into positions behind Aubameyang and Lacazette more often. In fact, I'm tempted to put him on a plan which allows him to not defend all that much, conservative interceptions to preserve his stamina. It's going to be maybe a bit risky, but if it's going to bring out the best of Martin Odegaard, let's give it a go. Next up, will you sign a replacement for Bellerin since he might leave in real life? So I saw your comments and you guys seem to be agreeing that Bellerin needs to be sold. He's going to be leaving in real life, so I have transfer listed him. It depends on when do we start getting offers for him. Already though, I'm feeling Maitland-Niles has overtaken Bellerin for that starting spot because he is so good. I've seen him play for the first couple of games for us in the Prem this season, and he's been one of the star performers, and with him being only 22, I want to trust Maitland-Niles for that spot and not really sign another right back, so that's the call I'm going to be making. We've got Cedric, potentially if needed for backup, so I don't think we're going to sign a right back even if we sell Bellerin, so Maitland-Niles, our faith is going to be put in him. We've already put development plans on him. We're using tokens for him. The best thing to do now is to trust him with the starting spot. That's going to be the plan. Anyways, that's the press conference done. Aubameyang saved us at the death against Leeds United, scoring a fantastic goal. He also scored in our season opener of the Premier League, so well, he wins the Player of the Episode award. Since Lacazette and Aubameyang are the only strikers we've got, and with Aubameyang aging and already dipping in his overall, it's only smart that we go on the market for a striker, and Jonathan David from Lille just looks to have the perfect stats. He's got a 3-star skill move rating, which is a bit annoying, but the 5-star weak for the work rates are there. I don't know why, but he feels the kind of signing Wenger would make, especially, from the French league. You know what, guys? We need to make this happen. We need to make this happen. So we're going to wait. We're going to scout him a bit and see how much he's going to cost. Hopefully, he won't be too expensive because we only have about 30 million to spend, but this is the signing I want to make in this series. A player I've never used in my career modes before. Could be a tremendous signing. Now, before anything else, a quick look at our season goals. This season, these objectives are more important than ever before because development tokens can be earned through them, and so far so good with the objectives. Pepe is doing well. We've already scored one for the Unsung Heroes objective. Lacazette's having a good season. Bukayo Saka with an assist, so far so good. We just got to keep it going. Okay, Spurs top of the Premier League. I do not like that side. Anyway, since we're going to have to wait a bit until we can go in with an offer for Jonathan David, might as well play the Premier League game against Man City. We're playing at the Etihad Stadium. They've had a pretty rough start as well to the season with a win and a draw, so maybe we can take advantage of that, and if we can get a result away at the Etihad, imagine how huge that would be for our season. So let's give it all against City. As you know, last episode we discussed the possibility of having a new captain at Arsenal, and it seems like the man you guys want to see get the armband is Kieran Tierney. He's a leader according to you guys, and he's got everything to lead this team. So you know what? We're going to give the armband to Kieran Tierney. I know he's a young captain, but we've seen that in football often. If you're a leader, you're a leader. And maybe Tierney is one of those players, guys. So let's hope he can, manage this team incredibly well and, take control of the dressing room. He's going to be our captain for the season. I may be making a crazy decision, but I've decided to start Saliba ahead of Gabriel for this one. I'm just feeling like the extra pace against Sterling, Aguero and Mahrez could prove to be vital. So I'm making a big call. If this works, I'll look like the best manager in the world. If it doesn't, I'll look like a fool. But that's a call you're going to have to make. So that's exactly what I've done. Apart from that, it's probably the strongest team I can put forward. We've got a decent bench. That City team honestly looks insane. And even more insane now with Ruben Diaz at the back for them. So let's just give it everything. Arsenal City away at the Etihad. This is going to be huge. We're live from the Etihad Stadium. It's City versus Arsenal. We're up against Pep Guardiola's Manchester City, the champions of England in real life. That's Kevin De Bruyne for you there. This is going to be tremendously difficult, guys. But you know what? Let's do it. Let's freaking do it. We really competed with Liverpool when we played against them in the Community Shield, which shows we can compete against the big boys. If things go our way, if we can get a few decisions going our way, you never know, boys. You never know. Sergio Aguero. Now it's Gundogan. Looking for De Bruyne. Looking for that pass in. Maitland-Niles again does well to block that, but the chance is still on for City. Hermoso with a big challenge as that's going to be a corner, but City looking strong in these first 10 minutes. It's been all Man City so far. The pressure is on as they're bringing the ball inside, and Saliba commits a bad foul. That's not good. We've given away a free kick. You know what? I'm not going to take any chances. I'm going straight to the wall. Not the wall, the goal line, and just hoping I can block it. Please, and it worked. Oh my god, on the rebound we saved it as well. That was very sweaty of me, but I knew it was going to go right in the back of the net if I didn't do that, so I'm glad I did. Good pass inside for Aubameyang. Sliding this one for Lacazette, could do damage here. Alexander Lacazette backwards for Aubameyang, and now it's our captain Kieran Tierney goes for goal. What a block from Ruben Diaz. I'm telling you, man, Ruben Diaz is an extraordinary defender. Out of nowhere, the man with the armband has just stepped up in the box and almost scored for us. Big chance wasted though. Sees Martin Odegaard who's made the run. Odegaard, finesse shot. Gets blocked off again by Ruben Diaz. What a performance so far from the Portuguese international. Oh my god, he's blocking everything, man. Look at him. Let's try something. Odegaard to whip this one in. Decent delivery. Aubameyang wins the header. Edison with a superb save. Thomas Partey now looking for Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. Sees Martin Odegaard from outside the box. Strikes it well. Forces Edison to make a good save. The game is getting a lot more even now. Chances for both teams. Odegaard almost scoring a screamer right there. Connected with it beautifully. Another corner to take with Martin Odegaard. Another good delivery. Lacazette can't win it, but it should fall for Martin Odegaard to do something with. I'm going to just put a cross in. Very good delivery. Couldn't connect with it. Half time, and you know what? This is probably one of the only times I'll be happy going into the half at a 0-0 scoreline because it's Man City. They're just so good at keeping the ball. But so far, we've competed with them really well. Our strikers haven't really gotten involved in the game, which is a real shame. Let's hope that changes in the second half. Call me crazy. I know it's a super risky play, but I'm bringing off Saka for Gabriel Martinelli. I know it's extremely risky to do this, but I just feel like some extra firepower could really help with us. Because I feel like Saka's in no man's land in this game. So Martinelli comes on. He scored in his last game. Can he do it again? Let's hope so. Gabriel Martinelli. Chance to do something. Looks for Lacazette here. Back for Gabriel Martinelli. Back to Lacazette. Some good build-up play here from Arsenal. Lacazette in a good spot. I see the cutback for Pepe, but it's again Ruben Diaz. Somebody stop him, man. Ruben Diaz has been everywhere to deny us from doing anything. Okay, I just realized that Saliba's right-footed and Hermoso's left-footed, so we're going to have to switch them around. Oh, no, no, no. Phil Foden has broken through. That is audacious from Phil Foden. The cheekiness from Foden to do that. Simply sensational. Reminds me of a young Leo Messi to do that in a game like this. Just unbelievable. That's Manchester City for you, and that is the challenge of this series. We're going to need to build a team to come up with answers to this. How do we do that, though? That is just outrageous from Phil Foden. Defense just gets completely split open there. Foden scores. We're 1-0 down against City. We've competed really well with them, but Just not enough firepower, I suppose. Our strikers have really disappointed me in this one. Definitely feel we need to be adding more pressure, so I'm going on press after possession loss. Hey, we're going for it. Thomas Partey driving the ball forward now. Lacazette's making a good run. In fact, it's gone for Pepe. I don't know why, but you know what? I'm not going to complain. Nicolas Pepe, the cut back again. This time stopped by Laporte. For once, I'm taking the corner shot for Martin Odegaard to do something. There you go, Martin Odegaard. Not too bad. Not too bad from Odegaard. Going for the finesse shot. No, that was so close. Martin Odegaard, I thought that was his moment. Stops it. Looks for Lacazette. No, it's Pepe. It's Pepe. Pepe now with an opportunity. Finds Lacazette. It's superbly done. Oh my God, we've made it 1-1. Out of nowhere, the goal has just come. Lacazette plays the flute, I guess, or whatever you want to call this celebration against Man City at the Etihad. We're back on level terms. It's a bit of magic there from Nicolas Pepe. Look at the dribbling there from him. Stops it. No, he doesn't. Just goes for a cheeky pass. How do you even pull that off? That might be one of the best assists of the season. Unreal from Nicolas Pepe and a solid finish from Lacazette. All he had to do was put it on target and it would be in the back of the net. That's exactly what he did. 1-1 against Manchester City. A huge goal for Lacazette. His third in the Prem. Come on, boys. Let's go. We're level with Man City. Now, Aubameyang. Is he onside? I'm not too sure. Aubameyang brings it inside. Big save from Ederson. The game's tide has definitely changed. Momentum has shifted towards us. But I don't think there's enough time to make it count. With the throw-in in a good spot, there just might be enough time. Lacazette looks for Aubameyang on the turn. He's got a bit of space to work with. Still Aubameyang. Finds space to shoot. It gets blocked. He falls down. Oh, come on. We could have really done better there. Looks like we're going to have to settle for a draw against Manchester City. I think it was a brilliant game of football. And I think it's a well-deserved draw. I think we played well. We competed with City. And I think we share the spoils with them. I'll take it. You know, early on in the season, competing with one of the contenders for the title. And to get a draw, very, very solid result. I'll take the point. Not gonna lie, it's not been an ideal start in terms of points. You know, dropping points in a couple of games in the Prem so far. But, you know, looking at it, a draw against City, not too bad, guys. Not too bad. Whoa, that is a big offer for William Saliba. 31.2 million. But from a direct rival and a player, I think, who had a really good game against City. I don't think so, guys. I don't think so. I want to trust Saliba here at Arsenal, so we're rejecting the offer. In other news, scout report coming back on Jonathan David. He might be a bit too expensive, guys. We might not have the cash. You know what? Let's try. Let's try putting in an offer. But the thing is, if we fail to sign him with the offer we put in, I don't think we'll be able to pull this deal off. Because there's not time to put in another second offer. Look at this, guys. Okay, so it's going to be difficult to pull off that deal. We'll have to wait and watch. You know what, guys? I'm risking it for Jonathan David. We might try and get him for under his value. I don't know if that's going to even work. But let's start off with 25 million. Please don't walk away from this deal. 25 million for Jonathan David. I know it's super undervalued, but they want Saliba as well. Okay, now, I'm going to reject it. I do not want to give away Saliba. So we'll go back to the offer and submit 27 million this time. And just see what they're willing to say. They want 32.2. That's not going to work. We don't have the cash for that. Let's counter with 29. 29 million for Jonathan David. What do they say? 30.7. That's much better. Can we bring it down to, let's say, 29.5? We need to save as much money as we can for the contract. That's why I'm doing this, guys. And that works. That's big, guys. We're pretty much using our entire budget now. Let's go. This might actually work. If Jonathan David demands a ridiculous contract, we won't be able to sign him, guys. We won't have the funds. So, he's asking for a sporadic squad role. That's interesting. Maybe he knows Aubameyang and Lacazette out of the club. He'll definitely be getting more opportunities than that. Length of the contract, a 5-year deal, seems about right. He agrees with that as well, which is beautiful. No release clause. Both parties agree with that. Wages. So, I'm going to offer him 60,000. A bit of a bump on his current contract. And we'll give him 400,000 for the signing bonus. I feel like it's a decent offer. Leaves us with a bit of cash as well. Let's see what he thinks. He wants a lot more. But thankfully, we do have the money to pay him this. So we're going to do it, guys. Jonathan David, the man who's been stellar for Lille in their quest for the Ligue 1 title, has just signed for Arsenal. What a transfer from the French league. I feel like he's going to be huge for us in seasons to come. Okay, so Jonathan David has seen the number 10 vacant and he's just picked it up. You know what? We'll let him have it until we get a player who we think deserves to wear the number 10. Don't really care for him to have it or not. So, stats-wise, it's the pace, it's the finishing, it's the jumping. Looks to be a very complete striker with the composure as well, so I think it's a great pickup. I think with that, guys, we're pretty much done with all our transfer incoming business at least. We still have a fair few players I'm looking to offload, like this Marie guy, this guy as well, Cedric Kolasinac, and pretty much, yeah, plenty more as well. So there's that to do. There's still work to do in terms of that, and hopefully we'll be able to, you know, get rid of all those players soon so we get some extra cash that we can maybe invest in the youth academy. We're giving Jonathan David his debut in this one against Aston Villa. They're 20th in the Premier League right now, so it's a good chance to, you know, rotate the squad just a tad bit. So Jonathan David starts, Martinelli starts, and Dani Ceballos starts as well. So a few changes here and there. Let's hope things work out well for us here. We need to win this game, guys. We absolutely need to. And look at that, guys. Aston Villa have probably loaned in Jude Bellingham. That makes things interesting. What I do like about what we've done in the transfer window so far, we've kept most of the core of the team the same. Like, the only first team player we've signed is a defender, which you guys know I think was absolutely vital for this Arsenal team. Apart from that, we've signed a few squad players, youngsters. That's what we've done, guys. So I think business-wise, it's been a very, very solid transfer window. Maitland-Niles, who's making a claim to be the first choice right back of this Arsenal team. Here's Nicolas Pepe, skips past one challenge, still Pepe, looks to find Lacazette. If he can get a turn here, that'll be huge. Shoots, oh come on, way above the crossbar. You expect more there from Lacazette. Talking about Nicolas Pepe, similarity with him and Jonathan David, both played for Lille, and both have now joined Arsenal. So, you know, there's a bit of that. Against teams like Aston Villa, it's all about getting that first goal. You get the first goal, they finally open up, and then spaces start to appear and you start scoring more. That first goal is going to be vital again in this one. Dani Ceballos looks for Nicolas Pepe, who's broken through. This is looking a massive chance. Pepe on the left foot. Brings it inside, but couldn't really get the shot off. Dani Ceballos firing this one for Lacazette. And I see a good run being made by Gabriel Martinelli. Has to score. We get the first goal. It's Martinelli again scoring for Arsenal. 1-0 up against Villa. That's Martinelli's second goal in the Premier League this season. He's proving to really being like a hidden gem for us in this series. And Saka better start delivering, guys, because Martinelli at this rate will take away that starting spot. Solid finish from Gabriel Martinelli. Right place and being at the right time helped him out massively. 1-0 up against Villa. Finding Jonathan David on a bit of a run maybe. Looks for Lacazette. I need him to continue making that run. He does. Jonathan David 1v1. Goes for the chip. Nah, Tom Heaton with the save. I was waiting to see Jonathan David there, whether he could finish that or not, but he went for the chip, which was the right call, but just the keeper just positioned himself really well there. But good to see Jonathan David make those runs in behind, because that just shows he's got the confidence to, you know, get into those positions. Oh, problems here for us. It's Traore on the turn. Oh, Kieran Tierney gets spun. Big save from Leno. Rebound though. Maitland-Niles is there to clean things up. That was stressful, but I give it away cheaply. No! Wesley again. We got to defend this. We absolutely got to defend this. Kieran Tierney, our captain, coming with the block there, but the chance is still on for them. A lot of pressure coming in from Aston Villa here. They're keeping the ball really well. It's Darida now. Looks inside for Ross Barkley. Wesley trying to go for goal. It falls perfectly for Pessina. Leno makes the save there. I think he was offside anyways. Thank God for that. Gabriel Martinelli now looking for Alexander Lacazette. Need a bit of support. Ceballos provides that. Ceballos with a chance to shoot. Oh, that goes wide. Gotta say, man, Dani Ceballos, he's just not it, guys. I'll be real with you all. Just not feeling the vibes from Dani Ceballos. We're going to bring on Martin Odegaard and see what he's all about now. And see if he can help us, you know, get another goal. Problems here for us. Jack Grealish, who's been brought on as a sub. Mario Hermoso, huge defending there from him as he wins the interception and calmly gets the ball away. Oh, look at Thomas Partey drive the ball forward. Could be huge for us now as he finds Jonathan David, who is quick. He's got a 5-star weak foot. I'm going to try and call this one. Oh, come on, Jonathan. He's got to be scoring those. How do you not put that in? He's had the chance as well to maybe grab a brace tonight, but it's not been his night. Oh, we're sending Nicolas Pepe on a run, and we know he's quick. Brings it inside easily. Still Pepe. Still Pepe here with options. Still Pepe, superbly done. Going for goal, and we've missed another good chance. Nicolas Pepe with a beautiful run, but couldn't add the finishing touch. Martinelli looks for Partey. Lacazette finds Jonathan David. Lacazette again. Trying to scoop this one for Jonathan David. This might be the moment. He's missed again. I cannot believe the chances Jonathan David has let go by. Like, If he was playing for Lille, he would have scored all of them. I can't believe he's been missing them. Just crazy scenes. Those are chances he should be scoring in his sleep. 3 opportunities for him in this game and he's missed all 3. And that's full time. Mixed feelings about this game. I'm super glad we got the 3 points. Our first clean sheet of the series. But Jonathan David up top, man. He was awful. Hopefully, he can, find his shooting boots soon. Maybe it's just a one-off, his debut. But you can't expect a bit more, do you? But oh well, it is what it is, I guess. Offer coming in from Manchester United for Hector Bellerin. 21.7 million. Oof. I think we can get more money for him, guys. I know I said I don't want to be selling to a direct rival, but I'll be real, Bellerin isn't really a threat to us. If he plays at Manchester United, you could argue it benefits us, in a way. Let's negotiate. If we can get around, let's say, 26 million for him, I'm okay with this deal going through. I think this money we could really put to good use in the January transfer window. So, 26 million for Hector Bellerin. They're only willing to pay 21.7. Okay, let's try and get 23 million then. I don't want to be letting him go for like just his value. 23 million. Come on, Ole, pay that. There you go. It's going to go through. Maybe on deadline day, this transfer will go through. I just realized Bellerin is going to do a Robin van Persie to join Manchester United from Arsenal. Obviously, not the same impact because he's a right back who's just 78 rated. But I can imagine Robin van Persie had people absolutely fuming back in the day. Anyways, Manchester United win race for Hector Bellerin. The transfer's gone through. We get a lot of additional cash. Big responsibility now on Maitland-Niles' shoulder. He needs to deliver in that right back spot. We've just got an offer from RB Leipzig for Willian for about 7 million, which we are going to accept, and I've already done that. I want to free up the wages, plus I feel like we're pretty covered in the winger spots, with Odegaard can play there, obviously Pepe. So pretty sorted. So yeah, accepting the offer. And with that, guys, the transfer window has shut. We're done with all our business for now. Has the deal gone through for Willian? It hasn't. We get an offer for Kolasinac and they're willing to offer Ryan Bertrand. Couldn't care less about Ryan Bertrand, so rejecting it right now. But would have loved the Willian deal to go through to free up the wages. But oh well, maybe we'll sell him later on. Anyways, that's the transfer window done. This is the squad we will have until January. And I'm pretty happy with it, I'll be honest. Good to see Maitland-Niles go up in his overall. I'm ready for the season. So we wrap up the episode being 6th in the Premier League. Not too bad. And plus, next episode, it's a London derby as we take on Chelsea. Europa League begins as well in the next one, so it's going to be big. Player of the episode is a bit tricky to decide, guys. I thought Nicolas Pepe had a very good episode. So did Hermoso, keeping our first clean sheet of the season. And he was solid against City as well, so probably between the two of them. Let me know in the comments section who you think deserves player of the episode. But with that, guys, this is where we're wrapping up today's episode of the Arsenal career mode. It was a big one, signing Jonathan David, getting through the game against City and surviving that. 6th in the Premier League. Next episode we'll push for higher, plus Europa League begins. So should be an exciting one. If you're enjoying the series, drop a like, subscribe if you're new around here, and I'll catch you all next time.